Okay, let me just get acclimated, yeah? Welcome to the stage. I'm obviously unpopular today. I'm out, right? So, Ghost versus MK Ultra. So, I'm trying to give my verdicts in video form so that everybody can, see what what's going on up here. I actually had some notes on this. But I'm just going to talk because I'm mostly freestyle anyway. I'm not very script oriented. I've never been, so I don't know why I'm trying. Anyway, so my take on Ghost versus MK Ultra. Now, Ghost, um, I mean, performance was really dope. Energy, like the energy was definitely there. Um, I would say a decent amount of crowd control for sure. I mean, I can say at least a 4 out of 5, at least. You know what I mean? But then when MK Ultra went, just to make matters, simple, he had the more impactful lines. You get what I'm saying? Like the line that stood out to me from him for sure, like with no doubt in my mind, um, you know, the line about how many like something about stamping out so many how many stamps I dealt to squads in his special forces or something like. Listen, I have a video on my reaction to that very bar. Trust me. And I mean, his name flip game was crazy, right? So the content, the originality, so in terms of directness, like you have to give his directness like a 10 out of 5. You know what I mean? Like he was crazy direct. Right? Everything he said was like, especially my favorite bar was probably the one where he said something about it gets kind of gory. You'll see your friends sitting around the campfire telling ghost stories. Yo, trust me. As you hear a lot of people say, it was on his helmet. You know what I'm saying? So, for me personally, the edge in this battle definitely goes to MK Ultra, but Ghost was not, he wasn't slacking at all. So I just wanted to give you that verdict, right? So hopefully what I said, translated, right? So MK Ultra to me, he had his directness was definitely more, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, I give it a 10 out of 5, which is ridiculous. So I'm just saying that he has a perfect score for directness. Crowd control, he definitely had better crowd control based on the fact that everybody, like as soon as he said something, it just hit everybody at the same time. Um but yeah, it was a very dope battle. I really wish this deserved to be a 3 round battle. So hopefully I have the other verdicts lined up for y'all as well. So stick around while I talk about the rest of them. All right, so this one is about Stat versus Nelly Nell. I was surprised. I really was. I felt like Stat lost a little bit of steam towards the end, right? Cause Stat star power, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like he should have a bar about Mario with that. You know what I mean? Like, star power, but Nelly Nell hit him with 3 lines that Jesus Christ. I still remember that. Like he said something about he don't know whether it's whether it's your funeral or a post game interview. Jesus Christ, that was one. Um the second one was I might have to play it just so that I remember because I don't want to butcher it. Yeah, give me a second, hold on. Right, I remember now. He said it's like a toddler asking for juice or something to that effect, and he's like because I'm known to have a sip and I'm sending them back washed. That was crazy. Oh shit! And then the third line to me, he said it was a crazy scheme, and then the grand finale paid off. He's like, you dread that I'm electric on stage, um, Like he said something about you dread the fact that I'm electric on stage, but then that's the reason why we see static shot value drop because we realize his round trash. Something like that. But that was crazy. That was, I mean, when it comes to like the content, the originality, um, the connection with the crowd. Not that Stat didn't have that, but I mean, it just felt like the directness on Nelly Nell's part was a lot. You know what I mean? Like heavier. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, I definitely edge this over to Nelly Nell because he had the more, like it's hard to give somebody a win when you remember more of the other person's lines. You know what I mean? Like that's just me just telling you as it is. So let me just continue. So what was that? That was Ghost and MK Ultra Stat versus Nelly Nell. So we're gonna move on to something else. So give me a second again. Now I think Seven versus SK is a lot easier for me to remember. Um, I don't think there were any like super haymaker vibes that I got from SK, but cadence wise, energy wise, just he still kept you invested in what he was saying. He definitely had a stage presence to him that allowed you to be like, all right, I see where you're going. You know what I mean? So I will definitely this is what I plan to do because this is just me just giving you my synopsis of what's going on. But what I will do is kind of do like a highlight, kind of like a highlighting at the end of this. Well, maybe not attached to this video, maybe its own video apart from this. So how do I call this one again? Um, but then when Seven went, again, the directness, the lines that he used. Let me see if I can again play something back so I can remember exactly what he said. The only thing we ran from that sounded like a K was a case. Hold on. Five different white boys in the back. Are we all in sync? Okay, okay. Yeah, I realize he has a different style of punching. Like he has something where he says it in like everybody is almost like he has his own code and his own language that people just understand, even though it's completely different. You know what I mean? Um. So yeah, I think on that note, Seven. I mean, Seven was able to connect with the crowd more times than maybe SK was able to. Um. You know, I think I could give him the edge in stage presence as well. Um, but SK's performance was crazy. His energy was crazy. You know what I mean? So some people do things better than others. You know what I mean? But it's just that in terms of what you remember, what's going to be more memorable, more of what Seven said was more memorable. So with that, I'm going with Seven on that one. So let me just hurry up and get to the other battles after them. What, three? After them three that I just mentioned. So Ghost versus MK Ultra, Nell versus Stat, and this one. So let me just hurry up. Okay, so out the gate, right? What's Ace jab to a haymaker? I mean, off the strength of that, I have to give Showstopper the first round. Like I don't know why, but that line just, I don't know if it's because I love boxing and MMA. I don't know, but that was crazy. But I felt like he left more of a lasting impression in that round in particular. Anyway, um, but Ace Jab definitely stepped up in the second. I mean, for me, I give a clear second round advantage to Ace Jab, and then unfortunately, Showstopper just kind of stopped his own show. In the third round. So unfortunately, by default, I feel like even if Showstopper fought for that third round, I felt like Ace Jab might have edged that all the same. Let me just see if I can remember the third round lines that he said, so that I can, maybe, you know, give some evidence. On the last batch, but they want me to promote the battle and be on Twitter playing hashtag with your trash ass. How they don't give me no cop and they get mad when I stat pad. Clock is ticking out, ain't about to let you drag that. Cause you want our time. Your 15 minutes to flash past. Only a quarter till I 30 the niggas I'm past. When it's body gang. That's the line. That's the line I wanted. It's body gang. I think a black flags flying at half mast. About how when they paid clean and made y'all lab rats. Was a 2-on-1. Y'all let his brother jump and come match that. Turned into a 4-way. They did your ass bad. Y'all got finesse. Served through a black bag. You see how niggas struggle with a QP when they don't know the exact math? And it's flat back. That was crazy, bro. That line. Yeah, I feel like he stepped up in the second and the third. I felt like the way that he went at him in the third, I felt like maybe if Showstopper was still able to deliver, we don't know. We don't know. We may never know because he didn't get out all of his material in the third. So, it's not that difficult to judge this one, right? Not that difficult. So, still crazy, right? Still a crazy showing from both of them, right? Showstopper had the better first. Ace Jab had the better second. Clearly the better third. So in any case, let me just hurry up. So I'm out. We gonna break MK Ultra like when you hear a trigger word. That's probably the nicest thing that Jubilee, I don't remember how to pronounce it, but that's the nicest thing he said in the battle. I can't, cause that was crazy. That was crazy. I'm not even gonna go around that. That was crazy. I like that. So let's see if we can get anything more out of him versus Drops. So yes, this is, I don't know if it's Jubilee or Jubilee. Somebody help me pronounce this. Versus Drops. So just give me a second.
Grocery bags, bitch, do some chores, mow the grass, exercise, your bony ass.
Yeah, he cloned him from the from the onset. That wasn't fair, and it was so offensive. He's just like, where the fuck is his shoulders at? All right, so let's see if I can find the other line that I really like from Drops. I had to cross reference the flyers with your Facebook pics to make sure it was actually you in it. Yo.
I ride by, your bitch got her eyes wide with her drool dripping. She need a fresh man. Say you sophomore than you should be, junior. She's senior week, so we skip. Don't be surprised because the rules hit from the big night.
That's wild. Yo, the freshman, junior, no, the freshman line and the sophomore line, then the junior line and the senior line. Yo. Nah, I have to run that back because I can't even remember what him just said.
Her eyes wide with her drool dripping. She need a fresh man. Say you sophomore than you should be, junior. She's senior week, so we skip. Don't be surprised because the rules hit from the big night.
I don't need to go any further than that. I'm not. There's nothing like the content, the originality, the schemes. I forgot that that's an aspect of battle rap. The schemes. Yeah, yeah. There's no argument for this one. There's no argument. There's no way that you could have anybody other than Drops winning this. You know what I mean? You give Juvel, God damn it, I just care about her, right? Anyway, somebody teach you how to pronounce that name, right? But yeah, even though he had a very good line that I mentioned earlier, which I probably forgot because of what Drops did. Yeah. Anyhow, welcome to the stage. I'm obviously unpopular today. Again, I'm out.